Hey, Colleen, man, I heard about you trying to get that case. I just want you to know, man, I totally support you. And, one of the things you're gonna have to deal with is those accusations about the wheel. Remember the wheel? When they were talking about how back in the day, when, somebody needed a case and they needed to go before a judge and determine what the judge was, there was something that they called it a wheel. And it was this understanding of like, how do you get assigned what judge in a case, right? And I know you've had a little bit of experience. Like, even if you go to the courthouse and they assign you a judge when they take the case, it doesn't even mean you're going to have anything to do with that judge. There's all kinds of other considerations. And I have an idea I'd like to try to help you with. See, I think that they do something like the wheel in cases like this. But because you've been classified as a particular kind of asset, you're on that other stream, right? You're not supposed to know about that patent that they tried to hack in San Francisco, and then they farmed you out here to see if somebody else could test his patent with the one that they were trying to hack from before. I know. We're supposed to be worried about healthcare, right? So I got an idea here. This is how I think it works. I think there's something similar to this. You see this? This is the wheel of coverage. I just made this up right now. It might actually be like a pioneering, like amazing, like insurance, healthcare insurance paradigm. Because it's how I literally think it goes. I know. You see, in another realm, this actually means something, right? Symbolically. What do you see? What do you see? Right? It's like right here in the center. You know those reports you were looking at when you were doing investigations? Yeah, they usually put something different in the center. Like if you're talking about some sort of harm reduction model where they're talking about priorities in terms of risk, that's one thing. But if you're talking about another kind of risk, right? That point in the center means something different. And then it becomes even weirder when somebody's trying to access funding from that current to deal with things like, I don't know, vulnerability assessments, and then they put something else in the center, right? But we're not supposed to focus on the center. We're focusing on the little pies here. Each of them has a different kind of qualificator, right? And so I'm going to show you. Can you see? Can you see? Can you get that? Let me read it to you. So right here, this little black one, don't get racist on me, okay? That's what this means. This means some sort of alternative coverage, if you know what I mean, right? Okay? This is alternative coverage. The point of the matter is that they'll probably be redacted, so nobody's ever supposed to know about it. And your concern is that they put you in here. And that's why nobody will get back to you and why they won't give you any paperwork. But you got to know what the other options are and what else you're contending with, or rather competing with in this marketplace to get, some sort of acknowledgement in whatever kind of, trend or whatever kind of placement it might have some currency. You're trying to get it through the judicial branch. You're trying to get to court. So you got to know what you're competing with. Okay, so what's on either side of here? Well, we got male prime and we got female prime, right? Now, remember now, we're in Texas, right? So we're going to be dealing with blue and pink. All right, and then we got catastrophic, right? What's catastrophic? Well, at least by letter of the law. For a long time, catastrophic was people in a significant crisis or people that were otherwise unqualified for insurance up to the age of 24, right? And 24 is the year before 25, which means you're eligible to run for Congress. But it's also something that a lot of organizations that say they do youth organizing work with, right? They work with 24, which means after 24, you're no longer eligible for that kind of catastrophic insurance. You better hope they don't hook up 7 years worth of billings on you while you're catastrophic, that they try to work for 7 years, because then they might get into this realm, right? Ideally, what you want, right? What you want is right here. Public pension, baby. You want to be on a public pension so that you got good health care, you got good benefits backing you up, and you're active, right? You're too young for the other category, which is the other one that they keep trying to proxy you into, right? They keep trying to put you on that lower frequency for this. Retired. That's people over what? Age 62 if you're talking Social Security, some cases 65. You're talking AARP, it's 55, right? You're trying to avoid them denying you any redress at all until you're in retirement. Because right now, they don't even have enough money to cover the obligations they got here. You think they're going to fucking pay attention to you when you're that old? No. So we're trying to do something in these other categories, right? You want to stay out of the black, and you want to stay out of being sublimated to the retirement categories. Your best bets are going to be the public pension, because you're not really eligible for that catastrophic unless you let them say you have a mental illness and you agree to be med compliant again. That's the best I can offer you right now.